Hey guys, what is up? We are once again back at iCar, but not for a drift day. Today, tomorrow, and Sunday is DMCC Round 4. We are running the oval, the same oval that we ran at, well, last year and the LZ World Tour, but with an added corner at the beginning. So we're starting on the stretch, going down and initiating right in front of the grandstands, which is pretty cool. It's a little intimidating because you're initiating straight for a wall, but I went out, I did about, I don't know, like 6 laps, 5, 4, whatever, it doesn't matter. But already feeling comfortable. Marc Landreville from MLR Racing aligned the car 2 days ago, put a bunch of grip in it, and it feels awesome. I'm running like 27 PSI, nothing crazy, and the car is like biting. I chased, I think, 1 or 2 people, and like I had to let off the throttle. So I'm happy, car feels good. The whole event was supposed to be tomorrow, but they're calling for rain, so they actually postponed it till Sunday, except for the seating bracket for the Pro-Ams. So I'm gonna have to drive in the rain, but it's only gonna be late, like at practice at 4 p.m. and then I think it's like around 6 p.m. So call it quits for the day, have a beer. Car's looking good, and there is a lot of people here. Lots of pros, lots of Pro-Ams, some drivers that didn't even drive all season, but they're driving this weekend, like Brad Carlton from Ontario. He's driving his Corvette that I had never seen, so really stoked to have him here. And Sunday, I invited all the OG, the original DMCC drivers, because it is the 20th anniversary of DMCC. It's the last round of the season. So I invited these guys all out. We're gonna have them out on track for the driver presentation and name them, you know, all the legends of DMCC. So I'm looking forward to that too. So let's cue a couple of clips of me driving today, starting with my first lap. What's up, guys? It is now Saturday. It is a wet and soggy one, as you can see. So, just finished the 1 hour practice that we had today, and now it's pros practicing, and next is going to be our seating bracket. So that's what decides who gets locked into top 16, which is tomorrow. So I'm going against, forget his name, but he has an FD RX-7 with an LS, pretty cool car. Never driven with him, so listen, just here to have some fun, and hopefully we'll make it through, because if we don't, well, my day and my weekend ends tonight. So just gonna drive the hardest we can. I'm surprised of the grip in the wet. I was expecting it to be much slippier. So when you're on the throttle, it's pretty grippy. When you're on the e-brake or the clutch is in though, it just floats. So really got to be on the gas. And yeah, so I have some practice runs from a bit earlier. Let's cue them. So yeah, I got a fair amount of runs in, so a couple of more minutes. Actually, I think we're the last battle, so just gonna relax, try and dry up a bit, and push as hard as we can. Let's go, let's cue to our battle runs, and I'm starting as a chaser. honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, I'm happy the way I drove. Now that I just rewatched the replays from everybody that filmed me, I see the couple of mistakes that I did when in my chase in the first touch and go. I was shallow, I didn't hit it, and other than that, the rest was pretty good. But on my lead, the last touch and go before the last bank, I didn't go high enough, and yeah, and Galarno, we drove really good. So a little bummed that my weekend's over now, but at the same time, I'm happy with the driving that I did. Like, other than a couple of little corrections, I think I did pretty well, especially that I never drove this car in the rain, or hardly ever drove. I drove earlier today, and that's about it. So it is what it is. I'll continue covering the MCC for tomorrow. Hopefully it's going to be bright sunshine tomorrow. So yeah, a big thanks to everybody that was here to help me. Johnny coming down from
Hey,
London.
this guy gave it us all. Crappy conditions, wet, slippery. Car was running great. Car's in one piece.
Oh yeah, that's actually, thanks for saying that. For once, like I said, this season, it's not the car that took me out of competition, it's my driving that took me out of competition. So for that, that's a win for me. I'm happy the car performed well, and
Yeah, you did well. You did well.
Thank you.
You did well. Crappy conditions. It's slick.
Yeah. And thank you once again to everybody else. Jesse, who we don't see often at the track, came to support and help.
Yes, sir.
Jeffrey, who had an accident
what
on
up?
the way in with his S14. Yan, my parents, yeah. Look, as the competition's over, the sun is coming out, of course. All right, let's skip to sunny Sunday.